Hello and welcome back to the next episode in our adventure in the Outer Worlds, playing as Captain Huck Orion, also known as Alex Hawthorne, captain of this fine ship, the Unreliable, which we have commandeered on the outskirts of the town of Edgewater. And we're going to go back to the town of Edgewater. We're well fed and rested, we've had a good night's sleep, and we need to go and speak to the vicar at the Church of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. And also Mr. Reed Thompson, the leader of the town of Edgewater. Hopefully we can find a power regulator there that we can use to get this ship off the ground. So let's head back to Edgewater. No more distractions this time. We're not going to go after any marauders. We're just going to go straight to town and straight to the vicar, who we'll have a good chat with. They're all looted. Alright, let's keep going. What time is it? I actually don't know what time it is in... That's melee. I don't know how to wait. I'll have to look up the controls. But it looks like it might be like twilight, or maybe it's sunrise. I'm not too sure. Alright. Let's head on in. Slices, dices, cauterizes, plasma cutter. Alright, and we'll go and speak to the vicar.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
I'll put my gun away, actually.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Alright. So this is the Church of the Order of Scientific Inquiry, evidently. Hello?
Carry on.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits. Our place in the universe is fixed. Work fortifies the spirit. Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Where is the good vicar?
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
An OSI vial. Which I can take. It's not stealing. So that's alright.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you. Our place in the universe is fixed.
Our place in the universe is fixed.
Not the most ambitious philosophy. Be satisfied with your lot in life. Eerily familiar to what I suppose they told peasants in the Middle Ages. Vicar Max. Anything around your desk, Vicar Max? No? Okay. Hello.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
How did you know I'm an outsider?
I've never seen you before. And there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
I see. You seem quite dismissive of the common man for a spiritual leader.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
But isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes. And thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Okay. And what sort of spiritual advice do you offer here anyway?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Actually, I was asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
Okay, and what does OSI stand for?
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Okay, and how do you talk to this Grand Architect? Prayer, meditation, or what?
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Doesn't sound like a very motivational religious philosophy. What's there to aspire to?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion.
That seems unlikely.
I would love to discuss the finer points of my religion with you. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Okay.
They
I wanted
who
to
are
ask
not
you something
satisfied
else.
with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Is that really all you're selling here?
Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
Right. So all you've got are platitudes about enjoying your work? Have you looked around here lately?
Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it, and it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them.
Okay.
They
Had
who are not-
another query, I suppose. Yeah, so what's your part in all of this besides counseling people?
We will eventually decode the plan
Okay, you
and
already
all
told me that.
the future. Some even believe this.
Okay, so how does that work? Tell me more about decoding this grand plan.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Okay. And last question. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a pretty weak religion you've got there. So you follow a preordained plan? Sounds like a lot of fun.
Fun? It concerns much bigger things than fun. Things like deciphering the secrets of the universe to start.
Okay, and then?
We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies.
Okay, you told me that already. Alright. Okay. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery.
Okay, that's who I'm going to speak to
and
next.
a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious.
Why is that?
Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
So you'll consider it? I do appreciate you hearing me out, and, your discretion. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it.
What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never... I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Seems to me the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
Oh, grand. Maybe I'll get you a book and sell it to someone else.
I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price I can offer.
Okay, alright. Well, you make a compelling argument.
Glad we see eye to eye.
And I will look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
No progress. I haven't found your book yet.
Please get it.
You seem pretty concerned about that book. Care to tell me why?
A religious text deemed heretical by the OSI is an unsafe object at large. Though I understand why a collector would desire to possess such a rare book. Because I'm also a collector of books. Rare things in this colony. Appreciation of the written word outside monthly periodicals is virtually unknown here.
Okay, I see. I just thought of something else I need to be doing.
Any progress on that matter we
No progress. I had something else that I wanted to ask you.
What would you like to discuss?
Oh, okay, no I don't.
Any Please.
Sheesh, I'm working on it. You need to practice some patience, Vicar. Alright, let's go speak to Mr. Reed Thompson, who's in the cannery. Now, have we... I did loot all around here and down the back here and everything, didn't I? Yes, I did. Yeah. I definitely did. Yeah, okay, I did. Alright. Cool, well that is that dealt with then. Let's go into the cannery.
Got my sights on.
Okay. We'll have a look around. I had a look around the back here as well, didn't I? I didn't find anything too useful. Yeah. What does that say? I can't read it from this angle. Alright. Let's have a look inside the cannery. See what we can find tucked away in all the corners and the nooks and the crannies of the cannery. Now this looks like the front reception area. What do we have here? Bit cartridges. And we discovered a vending machine. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice, now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Okay, so we can buy some stuff Assault rifle, pistols, armor. Okay. What armor are we wearing at the moment? Can I sell junk? Ooh, maybe I can. Primal hide, tossball card, Kyle. The flywheel. Okay, I can sell stuff. Oh yeah, because I've got over 20 hack now. I can sell things to the vendors. That's good. You know what? Let's wear our hat and our hibernation suit for when we go and speak to Mr. Thompson. We'll look a bit stylish rather than looking like a marauder. Well, as stylish as we can with all these tubes flapping about in the wind. Hey, there's something up there. Adreno. Can I? Nice. Alright. What else do we have? Grenade launcher. I don't see anyone. Yeah, yoinked it just fine. Take all this salt tuna. 'Cause I'm hungry. A bracelet. What did that say? This is a simple metal bracelet. This bracelet would make the perfect accessory for a night on the town or just dinner at the local establishment. The original owner probably spent a few bits to buy it. Okay. Alright, so I think that's almost everything in this area. So this is one of the canning machines at the cannery. And they've got all the controls and the widgets. Some heavy ammo. It's pretty abandoned, the cannery. Kick me. Steal the kick me sign. Yeah, I'm certainly taking that. Is that a junk item? What can I do with the kick me sign? It's a quest item. This might look nice in one of the crew's rooms on the Unreliable. OSI vial tastes like enlightenment. This might look nice in one of the crew's rooms on the Unreliable. Abernathy's gravesite fee to be delivered to Silas, and captain's identification given to us by Ada after the unfortunate passing of Alex Hawthorne. This cartridge identifies you or us as the registered captain of the Unreliable. Alright. What else do we have? More salt tuna and bits. There is no one here. Maybe because it's late, everyone's gone home after work or something. I don't know. What is the time? I don't know where we can see the time. Lots of machinery and conveyor belts and all sorts of things going on here. And none of it operational. Where are all the workers? They're all talking about work fortifies the spirit. Where are they? Nowhere to be seen. Can't activate anything, can I? Oh, I can take this bypass shunt.
Hey.
Oh, no.
Against regulation.
Oh, is it?
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I'm, I was just leaving.
I don't have time for this.
Do I still have the bypass shunt? I don't know. I got XP for persuading whoever that was. Her name was Furthest. I didn't actually see her, so I don't know where she appeared from. got another room here with a bunch of sprats. That doesn't bode well. Why are there so many sprats around in the Saltuna cannery? I'll come back to this room. I don't know if I have the bypass shunt still. I've got 20. Did I have more before or did I have less? I don't know. Now let's speak to her. Phyllis Granger.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Alright, well, anyway, gravesite fees I'm here to collect.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
You have to pay for your neighbor's gravesite fees?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said this guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Right, well, that's, must be tough losing family, I guess.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What are they going to do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Would've? You mean you didn't? I mean, he was a person, not an asset, though.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, well, I'll let you, get back to work.
Somebody's been
Just
spinning
one
a
other
tale
thing.
about a lost colony ship. Talk like that'll get you reported real quick.
Yeah, reported. I'd like to talk to you about Eugene.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Not so fast. I found your letter to Conrad.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
You were planning on stealing Eugene's gold teeth.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Huh, okay.
What's on your mind? Yeah?
Nothing else to say, eh? Alright. Let's, oh, I'm getting thirsty. Have something to drink, or have some dehydrated water. I'm gonna steal some more. You know what, I'll just close that door just in case. Tossball blocker, speed grip, hunter kit. Nice. Some decent stuff in there. And a mag pick. Very good. Okay, let's use this terminal. Terminal access, Foreman Phyllis Granger. Messages from Reed Thompson to Phyllis Granger. Subject medical treatment. Phyllis, Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of the medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Okay. And her personal files, we need a password. We can just hack that. Password is Tenderfoot. Okay. Let's see. Personal files. Last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. That's depressing. Alright. Let's... If we speak to her again, is there going to be... Ooh, that's a lot of sprats. Oh, I know where they're going. Straight into the cannery machine to mince them down into saltuna. Fair enough. Okay. Let's, yeah, let's speak to Phyllis again.
What's on your mind? Yeah?
Okay, no, nothing more to say. Alright. Oh, there's some workers coming back to work now, I guess. And there's a guard here, Corporate Trooper.
Heard you've been taking down marauders.
I have been. Just one so far. Just old Bertie. What do we have in here? Another bypass shunt. Spacer's Chore. Guide to Mechanical Engineering Volume 2. Take that. Zero-G Brew. Bunch of stuff. Ooh, we can hack that one. Backpack, bit cartridge. Very good. And a terminal. Let's see what's in this terminal. Company notifications. Maybe this is a general one. From the office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Like every capitalist during COVID. Come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Alright, let's... Anything else in here? Anything up high? There's that one over there. We'll have to go down to get to that. I think we're hidden here. Geographic scanner, magnum, compass. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, well that's everything.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Do ya?
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Yeah, you keep your head up.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Alright, so let's have a look around here then. So we've got nothing over there. Got a terminal. Anything on the shelf? Nope. Let's use this terminal. Notifications lost and found. Found. One left hand, severed at the wrist, some bone damage. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety around machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. Jeez. Outrageous. This is why you need government regulation. Alright, we've got some shocking toilet facilities. And we're barred from getting in here. Okay, how do we get in there then? Where's the entrance? Oh, it's on the other side of this wall. You must have to enter from outside the walls then to get into there, by the looks of it.
Sorry, I've got a lot to do.
Okay. That's alright, we can go in here. Only you can protect fourth quarter profits. We have another cannery worker. We've got a vending machine. Alright, there's a bunch of stuff in here which I would like to take, but probably not while this cannery worker is milling about. Unless I can do it without them noticing. Yeah, I don't think they've noticed. Take all that. Nice. Can I grab the last one? Don't think they've seen me. Sick. Let's grab this stuff too. Just save me from having to come back. Is this too bold? No? I'm good. Alright. Oh, that one I don't have. Very good. The most unobservant worker ever. Or they're just not bothered.
Move along.
Okay. The vending machine. Do we want to sell stuff? Yeah, let's sell. We'll sell the light pistol. You know, we will sell the grenade launcher as well, because it's heavy. I don't really need it. Same with the toss ball blocker. The rest I'll keep. And I have a lot of mods. I don't think I need all these mods. This increases melee and defense skills, so I can get rid of that. Quiet muzzler. Increases sprint speed. Yeah, get rid of that. Ranged weapon skill. Well, hang on to that one. The backpack. Increases carrying capacity. I'll get rid of that. Geographic scanner I've already got. And speed grip I will get rid of. The rest I will hang on to for the moment. I will sell all the junk items we've picked up. Alright, 44 out of 110. Nice, okay. Okay, alright, well, let's go... Ooh, can we get up? Can we get up top there? Oh, maybe not. I don't think there's anything up there anyway. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. That's okay. Cool, let's go speak to Reed Thompson. And after we, steal all this stuff. No one behind me, right? Yeah. Good. Alright. What do we have in the logs here? Notice, the Edgewater Saltuna canning facility strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and/or supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind, and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Alright, let's go up the elevator.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Yeah, sprats. Alright, let's have a chat to Reed Thompson.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Uniform? What are you talking about?
Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah. Well, anyway, my ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Okay, what a surprise. I never would have guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why? If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head.
Good law, no. I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them.
Oh.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. And, yeah, I mean, these workers must have left town for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
All right, Reed, I'll see what I can do to help you.
My dad told me all about the plant. taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Cool.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
All right, let's get going. C&P New Manager Seminar. Companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help you in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity. And you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the Inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the Companion Ledger. Some people may require completing another quest before they will assist you. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Okay. Hello, Parvati, who's now joined our party.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Okay.
Some holeheads running around town talking about lost colony ships.
Who could that be?
You're safer inside the walls.
Let's have a chat with Thompson again.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it.
I wanted to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
What makes you think I can convince those deserters to come back?
That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town.
I mean, sometimes people move on. It's the way of things. Don't blame yourself. I mean, this is a pretty ugly place to live. Of course people are going to walk away.
Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on.
Okay. You and Adelaide have a personal history?
Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Gross. Okay, let me ask you something
Go
else.
Ahead.
If you expect me to talk to this Adelaide person, I could use a little information.
Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
That sounds disgusting. Don't you people eat anything other than Saltuna?
Begging your pardon, Saltuna is a staple in the diet of any self-respecting spacer. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Okay, so what are you canning here exactly?
Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
All right.
Go ahead.
Have you taken a look around your town lately?
It is my job to keep two eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
I'm trying to remember, 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the Veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that.
Your town is falling to pieces, friend.
I wish you wouldn't say things like that.
You disagree?
Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do.
You're very loyal to Spacer's Choice, aren't you?
This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude.
God, okay. Alright.
Go ahead.
Last but not least, we need to have a word about this plague.
Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up.
Yeah, how long has this plague been happening?
That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
You should have developed an immunity after repeated exposure to a single strain of contagion.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end.
You withhold medicine from your own workers?
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose.
It can't be easy for you.
It is not easy for me. And the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's Choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I think that's all we need to talk about for the moment, so I'll get going. Thanks for your time, Mr. Thompson.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Yeah, probably. I need some energy brew. And I'll have some Saltuna. Alright.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Occasionally companions may
Can
have
we
something
chat?
on their mind. When you see a thought bubble above their head, try talking to them. They may have something to say. Alright, let's talk.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, is it? So, what's the other side?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay. I can't really blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I met the vicar. He asked me to find a book for him.
Books are for rich folk. I wonder what he wants with something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. What do we need to talk to the vicar about, though, anyway? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Yeah, we can go speak to him. I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Very good. Alright, well let's crack on with things. Parvati, actually, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, huh?
I noticed you mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh. How's that possible? Or, I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
You got along well with your dad, you might not have with your mother.
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
Alright, well, we'll talk later. That is pretty inhuman, though. Pretty inhuman.
Yeah, huh?
Okay, nothing else to say for the moment. Alright, let's go to the vicar.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
It is actually quite clean now that you mention it. Hello, Vicar.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
None at
Oh,
all.
Miss Holcomb. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
This here's Vicar DeSoto. He's always offering spiritual counsel to those that need it.
Thank you for the kind assessment, Miss Holcomb. I admit, I've been quite interested to make our outsider's acquaintance.
Yeah, well, anyway, I haven't found your book yet.
Please, get it.
But I have some other things I want to talk about.
What would you like to discuss?
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed has asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Depends on how well the leader can provide beyond your walls.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Okay. Right, just talk everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
Okay. Alright, well, anyway, thanks, Vicar.
Any progress on that?
Is that all you have to say about it? Okay. Alright, you happy? We spoke to the Vicar.
Something you need?
And he told us, just make everyone get along. You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
You mean about the mission being too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a church.
I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's Something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for. And why do you want to talk to him? You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. Yeah, no, it's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Anything else?
Yeah. Huh?
No. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's explore town with Parvati a little bit. Maybe she'll have other things to say. And actually, there was part of the cannery that I didn't actually explore.
I don't have time for this.
Maybe if I speak to Phyllis with Parvati, something will happen.
What's on your mind? Yeah?
Nope, guess not. So yeah, this whole downstairs area I actually forgot to come and take a look at it. Oh, mag pick. Don't mind if I do.
Okay, going quiet.
Tremor cleaver. What's in here? Oh, those look like explodable barrels. Probably don't want to muck about with them. And we have a ladder. More explodable barrels. Doesn't look like there's actually any stuff to loot down here except for all those dead sprats we just went past. Let's have a look. Sprat, sprat, sprat. Power regulator. Okay, cannot pick that up. Ow. Spacer's Choice handguns. Body counts at a discount. Running self-examination. Help yourself to a refreshing tin of Spacer's Chore while you wait. Power source. Spacer's Choice electrical transformer. Transformer status responsive. Power regulator responsive. Query geothermal facility. The Emerald Vale region is powered by the Spacer's Choice geothermal facility. Spacer's Choice is proud to bring the colonists of Halcyon moderately innovative technology at a reasonable price. Spacer's Choice, the best you can afford. Can we disengage the power regulator? Unable to comply. The power regulator unit may not be disengaged while the transformer is active. Okay, can we shut down the transformer? Failure. Transformer shutdown protocols non-operational. Well, let's query the shutdown protocols. In compliance with Spacer's Choice engineering and development policies, shutdown protocols have been disabled on all transformers. This is to prevent illegal tampering, upgrading, or theft of proprietary technology. Warning, please avoid attempting to modify or tamper with Spacer's Choice electrical transformer while power is active. Doing so may lead to death, catastrophic injury, and irreparable damage to the transformer. Okay, alright. Well, I guess that answers that question, so we have to do something at the geothermal plant before we can take the power regulator. Let's get ourselves healed up. Okay. Well, let's go visit the constabulary Parvati's house, which I think is here in the maintenance shed. And then the constabulary and the cantina.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens.
Okay.
Something you need?
You don't have anything to... Nothing to say about your own home.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
I missed that.
Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Yeah. Damn straight, Parvati. I'm thirsty.
Something you need?
No, nothing.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
read all that before.
Yeah, huh?
Okay, nothing to say about that though.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
That's okay, Parvati.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here. I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare.
Alright. Well, we've had a little tour of your house. Let's go to the constabulary.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Hey,
Dale's a little
Constable
safer,
Reyes.
thanks to you.
That it is.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Do I have any questions though? No, I don't. Oh,
Where are we headed?
hello, Parvati. You were very close to me. What about this guy's house?
You wanna mingle, go try the cantina.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Oh, did they take down... No, they did. They took down Bertie Cotton's wanted poster.
I've got some time.
I don't have anything to talk to you about, Esther. Let's try the cantina.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
No.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
I'll have a drink though.
Coming right up.
I will buy some dehydrated water and plain and pure water, and I'll buy some energy brew. That's all I need.
Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's choice. Go ahead.
Okay, no. Alright, let's go. Last place to visit. Actually, the sick house
I'm
as
not
well.
allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl.
Vending machine incident.
Where are we headed?
You mentioned something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
In the bar? When I asked if you were a drinker?
Yes. You sounded worried.
Sorry. I know, it's none of my business.
I'm gonna guess you're not a drinker yourself. I like a drink now and again. You're right, it isn't. Oh, I'm guessing you're not a drinker?
Strong drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
I do love good whiskey. Now, if you want to talk about it, I'm happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Okay. And why aren't you allowed in Moreau's store anymore?
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
Did you steal from it or something?
Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Okay. You picked the lock on a vending machine. I can see how that could upset some people. No, shut up.
It's not funny.
It is funny.
Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the salt tuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Worth it. Hello, Julius.
Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Oh, come on. The vending machine thing, that was ages ago.
I realize that. Company still has not sent us the necessary parts to conduct repairs. And so, no thanks to Miss Holcomb, yonder vending machine remains inoperable.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Alright. I'll just excuse myself.
I hate you, vending machine.
Alright, let's get going. We'll visit the
inside the walls there.
barber shop and the sick house, and then we'll head on out.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Does he?
Something you need?
We'll talk later. Hello, Conrad?
What can I do for you?
Actually, I have to speak to you about your gravesite fees. I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees? Actually, I'll come back and ask you that later. I want to speak to Silas first. Coming in, Parvati? Don't tell me you're worried about the sick house. Hey, there's no one in here. I can steal this one. There was people in here last time, so I couldn't steal it. Alright.
I've never seen an outfit like yours before. You're not from around here, are you?
We've met before, but no, I'm not. Okay. Well, we can get back in our armor, I think. So that we're ready for a fight. And let's go speak to Silas. And there's still some more stuff around Edgewater we need to explore as well. We'll speak to Silas first.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about, Silas?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh. I'm sorry, Parvati.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Indeed there is. We need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
I read a letter from Phyllis. She mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
Let me know if you find anything.
Yeah, and about those fees you
Run
wanted.
into any trouble?
Conrad says he can't afford to pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room.
Are you suggesting extortion?
That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Okay, I'll have a look. I guess we need to go speak to Conrad again. We should try find where Parvati's dad's buried as well, but let's have a look around. Around the back here. Oh, that's a dead sprat. That's a lot of... Oh, sorry. It is now a dead sprat. It wasn't a dead sprat, it was a sleeping sprat. That's more sprat hides for me. And less for the Saltuna cannery. Alright, what else do we have? That's locked. That's also locked. Can we get around the back of this? Or, oh no, that's the back of the church. I see. Okay. And this is the other entrance into town.
That was quick.
Nice. Ordnance control helmet. Let's have a look around in here. Mag pick, Nico pad, zero G brew. Stun baton. Alright. Nothing else useful in here, I don't think.
Yeah, huh?
You've got nothing to say. Okay. I'll go around there in a second, but let's go check this whole area out. The Edgewater landing pad. Hello. Assault rifle. Canid mongrel, okay. There's something over that side. Alright, let's take out these canids. I guess I'll shoot that one. Nice.
Here we go. Don't mess with us. He took one down.
Took them all down, Parvati. No more canids around here. And what do we have? Another Marauder Thug. Press X once to order your companions to attack. Yeah, I probably could have done that. And this is sort of the edge of the map. Let's go up here. Anything up here? The value we might want to take. Doesn't look like it. I don't see nothing. Alright. What about down and around here? And under the landing pad there could be something. And on the along there as well. Check under first, I suppose. I presume we can't swim. I don't know. Mega Sprat. Rabid Sprat. Okay. Alright.
Here we go.
Oh, that's big. Let's line that one and triple it. Now she can take out them too. Oh, ow. That was harder than I thought it would be. One more sprat. A mega sprat. Wasn't expecting that. Probably could have done that fight better, but we get some cool stuff. A plasma rifle. And a bunch of other stuff. Nice. And we killed all the other sprats. Were there 3 of them or 4 of them? There's 1 there. That's 2. Maybe there was only 3 of them. I think there was only 3 of them. And the last one's here. Yeah, because they all came running at me. Let's reload that. Alright. Anything else under here? Other than the sprats? Oh, got some stuff here. Cash register, weapon parts, bypass shunt, and a mag pick.
That was quick.
Looks like these guys got eaten by the sprats. What an unfortunate fate. Okay, doesn't look like there's much else.
Whoa, incoming!
Incoming where? Oh. Oh, good shot.
Don't mess with us.
Parvati. We'll have to go get that. Okay, nothing there that I can see anyway. And not really anything on the beach either. There is something over there though, so I guess we could go have a look at. If we don't find anything good around here. And that goes back up to the landing pad, presumably. Where does this go? Nowhere. Alright, we'll definitely have to go down there. But let's finish with the landing pad. Yep, so that's back up to the top. Cool. Alright, let's run along the edge here. Sure there's something over here. Yeah, a terror ray. Another terror ray. Another one. Work order. I have received reports of terror ray nests behind the landing pad. This is not the first time these reports have appeared on my desk. I must once again reiterate my contempt for the terror ray population and the problems engendered by their presence. Terror rays get caught in the engines of ships. Terror rays deface Spacer's Choice properties with their droppings. Terror rays are a nuisance. Deal with them, please. Constable's office. And I guess they didn't deal with them. Landing pad cutter. And a light pistol. Oh, and these are the nests. Okay. Are those... what are those? swarms of birds, which we cannot kill, evidently. Alright, the landing pad cutter sounded interesting. So we've got the Tremor Cleaver by T&L. It's not the best cleaver, it's the... Wait, it is the best cleaver. Its throbbing blade will pulsate its way into even the most recalcitrant dissident. The Stun Baton, the T&L Stun Baton, popular among the colony's law enforcement and those who steal from them. The Trip Blade, we've seen before. The Plasma Rifle by Jock. If you can choose only one energy-based impact-triggered explosive, high rate of fire rifle, choose Jock. The Grenade Launcher, the widest physical blast damage that bits can buy, by Hammersmith. And what else do we have? The Landing Pad Cutter, which is plasma damage. I think it's a plasma damage tremor cleaver by the looks of it. Someone has conveniently modded this cleaver with a plasma mod. Thank you, kind and possibly dead stranger. And that's a unique weapon. Cool. Alright. Well, we'll hang on to that, certainly. I think that's everything under the landing pad, so we'll have a look on the landing pad now. And see what we can find. I need to drink some water though, and I need some energy brew. Where is it? There it is. Alright, let's go up there. Who's that? Ludwig Miller.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Yeah?
I love the wind here. Yeah, huh?
We'll talk later. Alright. Let's have a look around. I can hear something. What the hell is that? I don't know what it is, but I don't like the sound of it. Ugh. A breadworm. Breadworm blood. Unclotted breadworm blood. The blood is thick and viscous, and you have absolutely no use for it whatsoever. I'm going to take it anyway. Yeah, pre-sliced bread. That's what they were after. The breadworms. Anyway, we at least can loot some stuff up here. Yeah, I could hear them crawling around. That was an icky sound. Grab all of that. We'll go speak to Ludwig once we've had a look around. Yeah, we need 2 to unlock that, but that's fine. Dervish Mist, Plasma Rifle, Light Pistol, don't mind if I do. Anything else here? The rest of the landing pad looks pretty empty. But we'll have a look around. There we go, there's a necklace there. Man, this landing pad is actually huge. Looks like it could fit a lot of ships. Hello? Bypass shunt. Okay, nothing there. We'll go here. Nothing on that side. Plasma cutter. Cool. We'd have to lockpick that open. As a corporate technician.
You some sort of freelancer?
Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a freelancer.
Got my sights on you.
Okay, so you can guard one door at a time. You can now travel to the Edgewater landing pad from our ship. Gonna unlock that one before he comes back around. How you doing?
You some sort of freelancer?
Yeah. Let's unlock this one now.
Great work.
Oh, now you're coming inside. What if I close that door? And I'm gonna close that one too when you walk out here, Mr. Corporate Technician. Because there's a bit of stuff in here that I would like to loot. And I don't want you watching me do it. But if you're now just gonna sit in here, that's a bit annoying. We'll come back. Bunch of vending machines around. And that's Ludwig Miller. Alright, I guess let's wait for him to come out and then we'll have a chat with him. Hello, Ludwig.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about? Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical, soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close.
Okay.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Well, if your resistance needs another gun, I am for hire.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saltuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Alright, what do you need done?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay, I can do that. If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use a couple pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Okay. I've got a question for you.
Go on.
What exactly do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Okay. Got another question for you. What do you have against mechanicals?
You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you. Scanning you with its murderous oculars.
It's pretty creepy.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First, they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
Alright. Can I ask you anything more about mechanicals? No. Okay. I did actually have one more thing to talk to you about, Ludwig.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I certainly will. Good man. But Silas has sent me. You owe him your graveside fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he sure did. And he's asking for a little extra to furnish the resistance with mechanical repellent.
Mechanical repellent? A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple of bits for just such a project.
2 bits. Okay, well, worth it, I guess. Alright, let's loot his residence while he's not home. Tossball stick, Drino. What else can I steal in here? Nice. Crew outfit. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Take all of that. I think that's everything. Nice home you got here. Ludwig, just having a look around. Mind if I use your workbench? Of course you don't mind. I need to repair. Actually, I don't need to repair. Really. I thought I might have, but I don't. I could keep tinkering, but let's not. Ludwig, can you let me out? Let me out, Ludwig. Thank you. Alright. So I'll go back there. Let's have a look around the middle of the landing pad. See what's what. What do we have here? A terminal. Status operational. Insert captain's identification cartridge to initiate remote landing. Okay. I can't do that just yet. I guess because my ship doesn't have a power regulator, so I can't get it to remotely land here, because it doesn't fly yet. But soon, we'll be blazing through the skies like there's no tomorrow. But not yet. I don't think there is anything else for us to take. It's really just all in that storage unit over here. Who this bloody corporate technician is not going to leave now. I don't know. Parvati, you come in. Sure, we can still steal some stuff from under his nose.
Good work.
Okay, managed to steal most of it actually, which is good. Without that guard realizing. Guess I can leave that open. Let's see. Okay. So the only ones I don't have are, I think, those and the pre-sliced bread. Mag picks. And I think that's it. It's just those mag picks. I could probably get them. Or I can get one of them. The other one I'll have to stand, and then I think I might be spotted. I don't know. Let's not risk it. Okay.
Some sort of freelancer?
Great guarding. What is our carrying capacity at? We're at 108. We should probably get rid of some stuff. Maybe if we go to... Actually, we're at 108 out of 120, so we've got a bit more that we can carry. We don't need to go back to town yet. We can finish exploring around the outskirts here. Okay. Oh, hello, what do we have here? Oh, you're alive. Not anymore. Oh, there's a few that are, though. Terror rays. Okay. Well, they're not fully alerted. They were only partially alerted. Another assistant. Ethology log, Terror ray mating habits. Kane Van Acker, Space's Choice ethologist assigned to Terra 2. This week I've decided to study Terror ray mating habits. The female Terror rays leave their nesting area in the morning and return in the afternoon with random objects, typically something shiny or bright. Something shite. Shiny or bright. Then they build displays with these objects and perform what I can only describe as a dance for an audience of males. If a male likes what he sees, the two go off and nest together in one of the nearby trees. Gerald, if you're reading this, I'm done waiting for you. Collect my things and meet me at the next site. And don't be late. I expect punctuality from my assistants. Okay, well, Gerald is not going anywhere. Because he got his leg ate by a canid. Poor Gerald. So, what else? So we've got the terror rays down here. Which I guess we can take them out.
Here we go.
We shouldn't have done that. Let's take that one out.
Don't mess with us.
Oh, what a shot. Cool. That's all the terror rays. In their nests. Loot all of that. Okay. Yeah, weird looking things, terror rays. What do we have here? Adrenatime. Looks like an OSI vial. Bypass shunt. Mag pick. I think that's it. I don't think there's much else on the floor. I guess that's... probably can't get across that very easily, I would assume. Sure, it would burn us alive. I'll have a look over there. I don't see anything down there that would be valuable, but we should have a look at some point. Oh, Marauder Ringleader, Marauder Hooligan. Okay, come back to that. What do we have? Damaged mechanical sentry.
Aw, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Yeah, you reckon?
Where are we headed?
Guess to fix this auto mechanical. Can you speak to him? Damaged mechanical sentry.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I can do it myself, actually.
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Whoa, hey, don't you owe me something for the repairs?
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Ah, this is ridiculous. I'm done.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
At least there's plenty of stuff around here to take. Do you have any comments on that, Parvati?
Where are we headed?
No. But you were impressed by my engineering skills, I bet. Combat drone. Fast ration pill. Alright, let's have a look around here. At least I've got plenty of ammo. Nice. Okay. Don't need to go in there just yet. If I got everything else. All of that. Yep.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
I could kill it anyway, I suppose. If I wanted to. Which is what any self-respecting member of the Resistance would do. Frozen dinner. Alright, I don't think there's anything else in here that we need. So, more sprats. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Something is in the way of my shot. Something is... That's weird. Something is blocking the shots there. These are invincible sprats. Maybe when they're sleeping they not always have enough of their body above the ground to shoot accurately at. I don't know. Yeah, see? Anyway, more sprats for me. Alright, let's go in here. So I think will take us into that room in the Saltuna Cannery we couldn't get into. Yes, indeed it has. I'm gonna steal all this stuff. Anything else in here? I don't think there's anything else that we would want to take, or that we can take. So we'll open that up. Have a new entrance to and from town. Let's go kill those marauders now. That were behind here over the hill. Yeah, there they are. So there's a marauder ringleader. Oh shit, I missed. That's Ooh, I got you. I didn't get you.
You got him!
Don't die, Parvati. Oh, is she dead? I hope not. Oh man, this guy's tough. God damn. Where are you, Parvati? Oh, you are dead. Probably shouldn't have given you some armor or something. Well, I'll just reload from the autosave there. I don't want Parvati to die. I think that'll be just when we... Okay, just before we left the cannery. I can't give you any armor, can I? No. Alright. Try that again. Maybe I'll use the assault rifle. Shh.
Here we go.
Let's use this assault rifle.
That's the last of them.
Cool. Alright, that went better. So, So we've got the ringleader here with a tossball card for Glenn Latiere. Latiere has been the starting forward on the Astros for 5 winning seasons, and an overhauled power helmet with 16 armor. This helmet has been modified by the last Marauder who wore it. It looks sturdy, but it smells. Great. And an assault rifle, and now we're properly over encumbered. And trip blade. Alright, well that's okay. Nice little haul there. What do we have in here? Some more stuff. Okay. Well, we could break some stuff down. It's too heavy. Let's break down plasma cutter. Like the jingle says, don't put the pedal to the metal, put an Aramid Ballistics plasma cutter there instead. Let's break down the trip blade. That gets us under 120. And we can go back to Julius Moreau to sell all this stuff off, I guess. Still have so much to explore. I haven't explored any of this stuff. And really anything here either. Oh, we need to get that book for the vicar. Which is in the, no, maybe we go do that now. It's that book that I stumbled upon in the underground cave last time. Ooh, primals have respawned. Okay. Maybe we'll go do that later. Must be close to leveling up. Surely. I don't know. I can't tell how much I need to level up. But we'll go sell some stuff and then go back to our ship, I guess.
Had your rations yet?
Yep.
Hey, Julius.
Not the best choice.
Let's trade.
Music to my ears.
So, what do you have? I can get Maxwell. That costs a bomb. What else do you have? Cooling. What does that do? Increases sprint speed. No, thank you. Alright, let's sell some stuff then. We'll sell that assault rifle. A trip blade. The grenade launcher. The shovel. The light pistol. Tremor cleaver. The stun baton. Shock cannon, heavy weapons. The shock cannon uses TNL's proprietary lock and shock technology to make sure you never waste a single watt. It's level 7. Not bad, actually. I'm gonna get rid of those, though. And I'll hang on to the landing pad cutter for the moment. And I'll sell that. And that. Port of Call Crew Outfit Model H is modern and stylish, a vast improvement on Model G. An Ordnance Control Helmet, I will sell that too. The rest I'll hang on to, so we're back down to, oh, we're at 64. Alright, we need to sell some stuff that I don't need. Actually, I've got all this junk. Terere beak, the pointy mouthpart of terere, ground into a powder, boiled in water, then mixed with tobacco, corn starch. Terere beak becomes a food additive with a gelatinous consistency, often used as a binding agent for processed meats such as nuggets, borst, etc. Okay, I can just get rid of all those. Now we're at 55. I can sell Mr. Ouch the Super Scoper. Don't think I need the Super Scoper. Places a weapon's iron sights with a magnifying optical scope, allowing precision shots at greater range. I'll get rid of that. Magnum, I'll sell. Mag to Zap, I'll keep. Fun Times Barrel. Yeah, the rest I'll keep. And we should sell some of this stuff. I can sell all the salt tuna, I don't need to carry that much. Frozen dinner. I will sell that as well. And the pre-sliced bread. And the rest I'll hang on to. Except the mock apple. Get rid of them. And the tartar sauce. And the tarmac and cheese. The rest I'll keep. Yep. Okay. And actually, we can put something in slot 2 here. So we've got Adreno in slot 1. What would be worthwhile putting in slot 2? Fast ration pills? Carbohydrates? No. Because that increases natural health regeneration. Adrena time, liquid caffeine with boosters. Movement speed plus 20%. Melee weapon attack speed plus 20%. Adrena time crash stacks up to 3 times. Yeah, no, we don't need that. Pet pills, leader companion ability cooldown. Thinking cap jet, tactical time dilation recharge rate. Spaces chore, ranged weapon spread, weapon sway. Critical damage, bonus to extra headshot damage. None of these seem like amazingly useful at the moment, but that's okay. Alright, let's go back to our ship. And do some modifications to our weapons, get them up to scratch. Kinda wish it would transport us into the ship.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Alright, so I need to repair some stuff, I think. Yeah, that needs repairs now. I'm not too worried about those. Let's do some tinkering. That's level 4. Let's tinker that up to level 5. That's already level 5. We can tinker that up relatively inexpensively. Level 7. The rest I'm not going to worry about. Is that what Parvati's using? I guess it is. Tinker those two up slightly. Yeah, tinker that hunting rifle up. We've improved our gear 30 times through tinkering and mods. Very good. Alright, and modify. So, what mods can I put on? I can make it shock. I can make it plasma. Yeah, maybe let's make it plasma. I need something that Just blows away primals and that sort of thing. I think I'll leave that as default. Let's make this plasma. Yep, that's fine. And let's make the assault rifle shock. Yeah, that'll do. Gives us some versatility. And let's sleep for the minimum 6 hours. And then we'll have to have some food and some drink. Perfect. All right, and we're going to leave it there, but next episode we'll go get that book for the vicar, and we'll probably explore some more of the stuff around here. We still need to clear the community center and get the medicine for Abernathy or Esther Blaine or whatever her name was, and there's a few more areas that we have yet to explore as well. Down here, the rest over there, this part here, whatever's up this way, down there, etc. So we'll do that in the next episode. But as always, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time. Take care, and have fun.